Yeah, I see. You see, come to the chair. Shit be popping up.
Good or not? Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Let it give double honors to the apostle that utters a great millstone. Like I say, Shalom to the lady sees the word, not too famous Sarah. And yesterday I got the brother,
Rain.
and you got the brother Barack here with Ikem from Great Millstone, Birmingham Camp. You know, and as you see the title of the lesson, feel the sound of the trumpet, man. Because this message, what we're preaching, this should make you pretty much have a sense of urgency, man. Because one thing we know for a fact, America's not going to be here too long to experience power Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. You know, the Lord is not going to allow this place to continue on. And you know, the role of a prophet pretty much is to warn the people, man.
Is it?
You know, and instill fear in them. Matter of fact, get that in Amos.
This is the book of Amos 3 and verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid?
Yeah, shall a trumpet be blown? And this is a question mark, man. Because guess what? This was some foreign back in the days where when the trumpet is blown of the sword to come, the people jump up into action. Just like now you hear these different tornadoes and
Fire drill.
all these go off. You people just take it lightly, like it's just another test. You take it for a joke, man. You know, you in school, you know, you got niggas cracking on each other, you know, doing a drill, man.
Is it?
You know, yeah, they have it every month. But guess what, man? That's how these so-called Americans taking this message today, man.
Is it?
You know? So this trumpet is being blown, but who is fearing? Only the one that the Lord opened the ears to, man. You know, keep going.
It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it?
So this how about Shemel Shaddai is about to bring evil to this city, this great city of America, man. You know what I mean? You know, I said, who is like unto this great city? The Lord is about to destroy this place, man.
Is it?
And before the destruction, that chip is coming, and all hell is coming, man. You know, keep going.
Verse 7, it says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
So guess what? The prophets are the one, that trumpet that's being blown in the city, telling that the Lord is about to wreak havoc on this place, man. You know, it's not a time to get ready to see who's gonna make it to the playoffs this year, man, or whatever. You know what I mean? You finna, you know, playing on a trip to the Bahamas, a spring break or whatever, man. We ain't in that time, man. That season over with, man.
Is it?
See, we better enter into the playoffs now, man, which is all hell coming to America. You know, we about to enter to the real players. You want to talk about football season, basketball season? Well, it's coming to the season of the Lord, man.
Is
the Lord
it?
about to return pretty soon, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to
Yeah, this is the book of Ezekiel 3 and verse 17. It says, son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
See, meanwhile, we are prophets made unto Israel, what to warn them. You know, that pretty much we're telling you need to get right before the Lord comes, man. But we understand that 2/3 is not going to get it. You know, they just got it because the scriptures had to be fulfilled. He warned just so he can be justly put to death, man.
That's it. You know, I mean, add on it. Like it says in Isaiah the 6th chapter, like 9th verse, it says, make the people the ears heavy so they hear not. They can't hear they can't hear the sound of the trumpet, man.
Perfect. Let me get that out.
Because they can't hear the words of Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. You know, even we try to beat into their ears, but guess what? They can't hearken because they really can't hear, man. They too busy hearing the words of America, man. You know? You got it out.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 6 and 9. It said, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. You got it.
Yeah, cuz, so hear you indeed, but understand not. We can talk to you all day long, but you won't understand it, man. Because this is your How About Shemal Shah blocking you from getting the true understanding of your How About Shemal Shah, man.
That's it.
You know? You got it.
It says, make the heart of these people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes.
Yeah, you can't even see it, man. World War III going on, and guess what Jake did? They made memes. World War III finna go on. The coronavirus, Jake making memes and making fun of it, not knowing, man, that's gonna be your death, man. Not knowing, it can be tomorrow, man. You're gonna be in your deathbed, man. You know. Any day now, you have Shemal Shah can come, but guess what? People are not harking to the sound of the trumpet, man, because we're blowing that trumpet, man. You know. You got it, huh?
Yeah, just going back on the memes, it said a thing that make you laugh, make you cry, man. That's one of the cruel jokes of how about Shemal Shah, you niggas making memes. And next thing you know, the last thing you see is you flying over a foreign land. You ain't gonna even be able to touch ground, man.
Is it?
That's how bad it's gonna get out here, man. You know, and that's slated for 2/3 you Israelites. That, you know what I mean? Because the Lord's gonna tell you that you're an Israelite one way or another, man. That's why the other camps, they're in the hood for a reason. The Lord set them up to go in the hood. We ain't gotta do that, man. We ain't got to deal with no grimy nigga, man.
Yeah, niggas be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Niggas, bro, just simple ways like that, you a child of God. That's what telling you an Israelite, man.
Yep.
Cause that's what Yasharada mean, you know? So if somebody tell you a child of God, that's how you know you're an Israelite. So you have no excuses, man. You know? You got it.
It says, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
Yeah, so you can't convert me. You can't come into this truth because how about Shemal Shah? He don't want you, man. You know, he got you doing other things like being a nigga, man. You know, because everybody got to play a part, man. You know, everybody got to play a part, man. We pray that we're a part of that part that gets get delivered, man. They get saved from the perils to come, man.
That's right.
You know, because who was preaching the word, man? Who was sounding that trumpet, man? Who was blowing the trumpet of your how about Shemal Shah, man? You know. You got some on it?
Yeah, it's a little bit more. It said, then said I, Lord, how long? And yeah, because guess what? It's going to get so hectic. We're going to be continuing through the Spirit. We're going to be still preaching how about Shemal Shah. You might have people that's following you or whatever that day. You tell them, look, this is the Lord, how about Shemal Shah is doing it. You know? And guess what? Son's going to rebel, and they're going to be made examples, man.
Like in the wilderness, Corey, D-Shop.
Corey,
Dathan, they was examples, man. You know, you got it. It's like it.
It says, and I said, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
Yeah.
So meaning what? They're gonna have to just be destroyed here in America, man.
That's it.
You know? So it's best to hearken unto this, because this is something that was never heard. That's why it's called Virgin Daughter of Babylon, man. Because this place has never been touched, and the thought of it being touched is foreign, man. You know, you got to do what?
Yeah, kind of got something, going back to that prophecy. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 14, and I'm going to start at verse, let me start at verse 5. It says, I rather that ye all speak with tongues, but rather that ye prophesy.
What's that?
1 Corinthians 14 and 5.
Start at 1.
1 Corinthians 14 and 1. Follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy.
See, that's the only thing we can do, man. What else to do? We see the sudden destruction that's coming upon the planet Earth, man. We can't do nothing but preach this gospel, man, because we in fear. You know, we just sit on it. The Lord can get you for that, man.
And hide that talent.
You know what I mean? You see, you try to preserve the city, man. You know, which is the people. You know, but that's better than charity. That's charity, man. That's better than charity, man. Keep going.
Verse 2.
You jump down to 5 now.
Alright, come jump down to verse 5. It says, I would that ye all speak with tongues, but rather that ye prophesy.
Yeah, see, rather that you prophesy, man. That's how you know you're in the spirit, y'all shy, man.
That's it.
You tell us some things for the come. Because guess what? Prophesying gets you closer to Yahweh Shai, man.
That's it.
We want all these things to come so we can see Yahweh Shai, man. Because it's the day of the Lord. You know what I mean?
That's it. I got something to back you up.
You got it.
Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, seest thou do it not? I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua.
See?
Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
See, the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, and as you can see, the angel said, we are brothers, so we are angels as well, which means messengers. And we're giving you a message, man. All hell is coming to America, you know, and the mark of the beast is the microchip. You know, it's going to be a global famine. Well, wait till it hit America. It's gonna be out there, man. You know, the different pestilence, all these places coming, man. You know, and ultimately World War III and the missiles, man. Straight fire, man. You know, and guess what? And that's and what's behind that? The coming of our Lord, man.
That's it.
You know, you got
yeah. Continuing on in verse 5, it says, "For greater," and so I can read 1 Corinthians 14:5 again. So I would that ye all speak with tongues, but rather that ye prophesy. For greater is he that prophesieth than he that speaketh with tongues, except he interpret, that the church may receive edifying.
Yeah, see? Yeah, because, you know, say, you want to talk about the Hebrew and this and that, you're trying to speak in different tongues, but guess what? We're going to tell you what's about to happen to America, man.
Is it?
You know, you got it.
I got to jump down to verse 7.
Yeah.
Jump down to verse 7. Salakia, it says, "And even things without life, giving sound, whether piped or harp, except they give a distinction in the sound."
See, a distinction in the sound, see? Because we're not blowing the trumpet of feasting, man. You see, we're in sackcloth, meaning we're in mourning. Guess what? It's mourning is about to come on the planet Earth. Nothing but evils is about to come on the planet Earth, man.
Is it?
And we're in mourning because we going catching all this type of hell. You know, we got now the Lord, and it's so bad that I said much rules because much sorrow. We know we supposed to be ruling, man. You know, that's why we always ask how long, you know what I mean, Ezra's, you know, in the world, man, for our sake, we understand we're supposed to be over these other nations, man.
Is it?
You know what I mean? You know? You gotta
read this again. It says, even all things giving sound, whether piped or harp, except they give a distinction in the sounds, how shall it be known whether it's piped or harp?
See, that's the point. How it was known as what is piped or harp. Because guess what? Yeah, we're Israelites, but it's not time to celebrate with Israelites. We know we're supposed to be over there, but guess what? They still over us right now, man.
Yeah, come.
You know what I mean?
We really blowing the trumpet of all hell breakers, like you just said. That's the distinction. That's the prophecy.
Yeah, that's it. That's the prophecies, man. Which are those birth pains?
Is it?
We telling you, it's coming, man. And these people feel they don't even acknowledge these things, these different things. The scourges, man. These different whips. The Lord is hitting on the planet Earth. The people don't acknowledge it, man. They just think they're just gonna bounce back. This is the mindset of Esau Edom, man. Why you had to have 4 different moves on Independence Day 4, man? You had to make it 4 times, man. That wasn't really original. That was him lying to himself, thinking that he's gonna always overcome, man.
Yeah, kind.
You know,
like it's like a motivational speech.
Yeah, that's
you know?
it.
Trying to get Esau hyped up. Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah,
you know, not knowing you're gonna get destroyed, man.
These devils continue to lie to themselves with what they can believe in. That's why the Lord said He deceived, and the deceiver are His. The Lord used him to be the deceiver and deceive the people. But guess what? Esau is even deceiving his own self, man.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, and that's like Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know, because when this devil rolls on us, when all hell breaks loose, the Lord, He has no choice to spring into action because that's His name. The Lord, He sent His right hand, you know. He said He's going to deliver in time of danger. You know, He always spring into action. You got
something to back you up. This is the book of Psalms 27, and I'm going to start at verse 2. When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell.
Oh, see, they stumbled and fell because this is a snare. Matter of fact, get on Joel 18 and 10 report. I know you got some more on that, don't you? I think it's 18 and 10. See, the Lord, this is a snare for the Edomites, man. We tell you that it's coming, and the Lord's going to allow for a certain period of time. But guess what? Esau thinks he's going to get away.
Is it?
The Lord's going to play a cruel joke on this devil. But He's using him to knock 2/3 off and these couple of these other nations, you know, just get, so the Lord can get flared up, you know, and He's going to lift up a standard as well. He's going to show us His power. See, all these things gonna come in this perfection, man.
That's it.
The Lord's gonna show himself, man. The Lord's gonna show himself by the way of this devil wreaking havoc, man. You know, the way you gonna know it's the Lord coming against this devil because he got the power of the sword, man. He got the power of the corner, but he said his flesh is his horse is the spirit, man. You got it, though.
It's on Job 18:10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way.
See, because this devil, he's walking in this path, and ain't nothing out of all this action that he have done, ain't nothing came his way yet.
Is it?
Ain't nothing. He felt like he got away with everything, but this time he's not gonna get away. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a booby trap. The Lord is gonna set this devil in, man. You know, especially when he implements his chip this, because that's the cream of the crop. China, that's like trying to be like the Most High, man.
Is it?
Trying to be the real all-seeing, now to control your mind. You know, these things is about to come on planet Earth, man. This devil's about to show his true horns pretty soon. You got it.
Continue on to verse 12.
Oh, you can go back to your. I know it's on that.
Go on.
No, go back to that. Yeah.
Job 18, right?
I know some more. I know you got some more on that song though.
Oh, you don't want to finish this off?
Is it some more on that?
Just a little bit more.
Okay.
Job 18 and verse 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and he shall drive him to his feet.
See, terror is gonna make him afraid on every side, because that's why it tells you that in Revelation the 18th chapter. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that. Because meaning where all this hell is gonna come upon this place, and it's gonna pretty much break you down, and the Lord just gonna pretty much put this place out of misery by the way of the missiles, man. You see these different plagues is cranking up on this place. Racial tension is still growing. People, you see how these people are getting fatter and fatter each day. You got a 2 for 2 or 1 for 1. You know what I mean? These people are getting fattened for their famine to come, man. The Lord is finna bring a very, what you want to say, what you want to call it. He's gonna bring a piece of work to this place. I'm just gonna say it like that. Those terrorists that he says is gonna make you fall to the ground, meaning what you're gonna be destroyed and put out your power seat. So this is Revelations. This is Revelations chapter 18. And I'm gonna start at 7. This is how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said, and yeah, that's the torment and sorrow. See, the terrors, man. And what is that torment and sorrow of these different plagues that's about to come, man? That's those different plagues. It says, for she said in her heart, I said, a queen and a widow, and shall see no sorrow. See, meaning what? They're gonna always bounce back. They ain't gonna never pretty much fall out of power, man. You know. He got the point. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, and mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. Yeah. And that one day is just pretty much a certain period of time.
Is it?
Because those there's gonna be them different plagues getting worse and worse and worse, man. And then afterwards, just gonna just say, you know what, just dump it with fire, man.
Is it?
You know, that's what about to come to this place, man. You know, you're not finna eat a skinny cow. You're gonna get it good and fat. You know, and that's why it's a sacrifice in Bosnia is gonna be the fattest. Thing you ever seen on the altar, man.
Is it?
And that's a miracle being utterly burned with fire. You gotta.
This the book of Isaiah 47 verse 9. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
That's it. The
loss of children and widowhood.
Meaning what? Much death, man. That's what's coming. And they ain't gonna be like, these little monsters gonna be shipped over there. They like to play Call of Duty so much. Well, guess what? They're gonna get their heart's desire. They're gonna actually be in the game. You know, the Lord is gonna get these guys, man.
Is it?
You know, but that's what the scripture has be written. Like all these plays, these people gotta die, man. That's gonna help the earth out.
Is it?
That's how perfect the Lord is. Ain't like it's gonna be in vain. It's gonna put up. They're gonna be in their right mind in the kingdom. you know, and it's going to help the earth out because that's going to be nutrients for the earth, man. That's going to be the banker's first job for them elites.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to.
It says, they shall come upon thee in their perfection.
Mm-hmm.
In your perfection, basically, they're basically the right time. When it's finished, man.
Yep.
And they say your sins have reached unto heaven, because that's when y'all gonna try to do that new world order. But guess what? The Lord, He's gonna destroy you when you think you got it perfect, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And then read again, it says, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. And then when it comes to you, it's gonna be a perfect destruction, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? When the Lord destroys you, He's gonna be perfect, man. Those ICBM missiles, they're not gonna miss their targets, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got something?
No, you got something real quick. I'm trying to get something real quick.
All right, come. I got something. This the book of Psalms 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my sword from the wicked, which is thy sword. And that's basically talking about Esau, man. Because, hey, we're basically in Esau's backyard, man. You know? But the Lord, He said He's going to deliver us. He's going to basically disappoint the counsels of the wicked. Matter of fact, let me get that in Job 22, man. Because the Lord, He's not going to let you complete your enterprise, Esau. Your enterprise is with that new world order, man, to get everybody chipped, man. But guess what? The Lord, He's basically going to disappoint you, man, like the scripture said. Yep. This is the book of Job 20, and I'm gonna start at verse let me see. Yeah, this is the book of Job 20, and I'm gonna start at verse 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of His wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So basically, when you're finna get that new world order started, man. Basically, when you finna complete your NWO, man. Guess what Yahweh Shai going to do, man? He's going to knock that spoon out your hand and destroy you, man.
That's right.
For all that you have done, man, because you step over the line, man. Yep. You know, you did something that no other nations have tried to do before, man. Yep. King Darius wasn't never talking about people getting chipped, man. You know, Nebuchadnezzar, man, Xerxes, they never talking about chipping people, man. But Esau, the devil, you know, which is the power that the devil speaks of, he went to the extreme.
The devil.
Huh? The devil that the devil that the Bible speaks of. Guess what, man? The Lord, He's gonna destroy you because you took it over edge. You tried to be like the Lord, man. You can't fulfill those shoes, man. They're like that's why the scripture say your arms is too short to box with God. It's basically it's a scripture. It's in Isaiah. I forgot how it go, but it's basically like you can't fight against the Most High, man, because He made you.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
You got something?
Yeah, I got something. In fact, this is Job chapter 39, and I'll start at 19. It says, hast thou given the horse strength? Hast thou clothed his neck with thunder? Canst thou make him afraid as a grasshopper? The glory of his nostrils is terrible. And yeah, this talking about this devil, man. You know, because guess what? The Most High gave him the strength, man. You know, the Lord gave him this power. He in this power, and he think that he's the one that pretty much put himself on top, man. And it's gonna be pretty soon. This devil is gonna get mad, you know, to the point where he hasn't been sleeping. They got pills that ain't working no more because his word is coming out, man.
Is it?
See, he know that he has a pretty penny to pay back, man. You know. It says, he paused in the valley and rejoiceth in his strength. See, he paused in the valley, meaning what? In America, man. And rejoiceth in his strength because of his military power, man. You know? This is the only thing that's keeping this devil head above water is his military strength, man. That's why the Lord said, break the teeth of the young lion. That's talking about his might. You know? Because you use these devils trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. You know? So the only thing you do is to be the big bully on the block.
Is it? I got something.
You got
just mentioned this Psalms 58 and 6. Break their teeth, O power, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord.
See, the great teeth. Meaning with his military strength, man. You know, that's the only thing that's keeping him above water. That's why he prides so much. That's Esau.
That's it.
It's Esau.
That's it.
Then he's crying, I got a great economy. You know, The money's flowing within it, his own country. You know, we ain't losing no money. No, look, we got the biggest guys on the block, man. That's the only thing these devils pride themselves in, man. That's why you say you for the Second Amendment, you getting the vote. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Because these Edomites all for that on the sword, man. You know, it says he part in the valley and rejoicing in his strength. He goeth unto the meat, the armed men. See, he marketh at fear and is not afraid. Meaning what? He's not afraid of this message, man. Because it's gonna get to the point. He's gonna say, let us see if his word is true. Meaning what? He's gonna try. He's gonna tell you how about Shema Shah, man. Because look, we telling you the microchip is the mark of the beast. That's gonna be a bold thing when it really comes out. Yeah, I mean, like you say, the missiles and that can be foreign, but look at the chip, man. That can be, you know what I mean? You can't see the missiles, okay, but look at the chip, man. Look at the chip. It's gonna be a point. We tell you that's the mark of the beast.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So once it's mandated throughout the planet Earth, man, you gonna know then, man. You know? You gonna know then. Then you gonna say, all right, now the missiles you see the chip mandate, then you gonna know the missiles gonna come in, man.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, you got it. Some more on this. Yep, matter of fact, it says he mocketh at fear and is not afraid, neither he turneth back from the sword. See, mean what? When he's gonna roll on us, man.
That's it.
He's gonna keep the team on, and World War III is gonna begin. You know, he's not gonna turn back from the sword. He's gonna continue to kill.
Is it?
You know, it says the quiver rather against him, the glittering spirit and the shield. See, so after he took the Most High, guess what? All hell is coming. Ultimately, those missiles, man.
Is it?
You know, you got it. But they all hell's coming. Ain't like it's gonna be here and now. No, man. These Americans is gonna feel the brunt of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. See, all hell's coming to this wicked ass place, man. It's too much folly that has been going on for so long that it's not just gonna be a slap on the wrist, man, to America, man. This has been finna be a great sacrifice. And these Israelites, they take it light, man. They take it light, man. You wanna rap? Okay, you can do that, but you supposed to be telling the people what's finna happen. You gotta be looking for the tomorrow, the money crash of the night. The money finna crash at any time, man. But they don't see that.
That's it.
You gotta go out.
Yeah, going back just say you gotta preach the right thing. But we know some people got certain lots.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
You know. Let's get this real quick. This Ezekiel 33. And I'm just gonna jump down to verse 7. It says, "So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and warn them from me."
You got it.
Yeah, kind. Yeah, so warn people about the coming of Yahweh Shah, man.
That's it.
Warn them when Yahweh Shah come, all hell gonna break loose, man. Yeah, we know everybody got their different lights, man, but our light is to prophesy, man.
That's it.
You know? You know, there I say, it's for me and my house, we're gonna do what we'll continue to doing, man.
That's it.
Just like that, we gotta be classy about it, man. We just gonna do our job, man.
That's right.
We can't worry about other people, man. Cause guess what? That's what the Lord got them setting up to do, man. He want them to do that. They gonna let them do that. What we were gonna do? We're gonna go out there and do our job. What the Lord told us to do, man.
That's right.
To prophesy against this kingdom, man. As a matter of fact, I can go to Ezekiel 35, and then I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it." That's what it's all about, man. Prophesying against these Edomites, man.
That's right.
Because that's what Mount Seir basically represents. Verse 3. And say unto it, "Thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee." Who was the Lord's hand too, man? The Lord gonna seek Yahweh Shah on you guys, man. But he said the Lord said he's against you, he's gonna stretch out his hands against you, man. And before he do that, guess what he do? He's gonna bring out his prophets, man. You know, you holding something?
No, I ain't got
nothing. You can get Jeremiah 28:8. Because man, that's the whole point, man. You know, us prophesying to prophesy against these devils, man. To prophesy against Esau, man, because he's the bad guy, man. No, he's the big bad wolf, man. Elam not, Ishmael not, Moab not. Moab retarded, man. You know, Salaki, but just being,
fucking the Ammonites.
Yeah, the Ammonites too, man.
retard.
Yeah, they the slow people in the class, man. If you really look at the movie, it's all about Jacob and Esau, man. The other nations are just extras, man.
Yep.
You know, you gotta do
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 28:8. It said, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old
Is it?
prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, so the prophets, they prophesy against the places, man. And you know what the prophets is? They are the spiritual eviction notice, man.
Yeah.
We telling you, man, you got this long before you get out, man.
That's it.
When the prophets go out, that's when you know you gotta be at their house at a certain time, or your stuff gonna be on. Your stuff ain't gonna be here no more, man. Yep. According to Malachi 4 verse 1, but the prophets, they are the spiritual eviction notices, man. We telling you have only so long. That's why you go to back to Job 24, man. The triumph of the wicked is short, man. Yep. You know, you don't have that much longer to be here, Esau, because while we're out here, we're telling you that your time is up, man. You know? Now, I can go back to Jeremiah 35, verse 3 again. It says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So basically, the Lord's going to wipe it out, man. Verse 4. I will lie thy cities waste, and thy shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Hey, like I say something too. He said, then shall they know, meaning what his name is going to be once again glorified, man.
Is it.
After the ultimate destruction of this place, man.
Is it.
Because you're going to feel it. It's not like it's going to be swift, man. And then you're going to, you're going to feel it, man. You're going to know it's Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Can I got something bad you up?
You got it.
This is the book of Isaiah 2 and verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the houses of men shall be bowed down. And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. Yeah,
you got it.
So basically, it's going, like I just said, it's all going to be about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai that day, man. It's not going to be no question who did this, man. You know, it's not going to be the Iranians, no, it's going to be Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. It's going to be no question, you know?
I guess, huh?
You got it?
Yeah, it's Job 18:14. His covenant shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terror. See, meaning what? Only Yahweh Shai is going to stand tall in that day, man. This devil is so prideful, thinking he's going to always overcome. That's why I spoke on the 4 Independence Days, man. And when you try to come out with a fifth, you see an ad for the 5th Independence Day with the rock on it. You know what I mean? You know, guess what? You can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it.
They probably got a production. They gonna cut it now because they watching the video.
You can see it. But it's going to be rooted out that day. You're going to know, man. You're going to bring it to the King of Terror, which is the Lord, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Is it?
You know, you got it.
Yeah, because this is the book of Revelations 19 to verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness doth he judge and make war. So who is Yahweh Shai going to make war with, man? He's going to make war with Esau, Edom, man. Like it tells there in the book of Zechariah. You finna get that? Book of Zechariah, the 5th chapter.
Okay.
I get it. This is the book of Zechariah. This is the book of Zechariah, verse 5. And we're just going ahead and get to the point. I'm going to get to, let me start at verse 2. Let me start at verse 1. It says, I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe. And it's a chariot, man. You know, that's that white horse, man. You know. Continue on to verse 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe, the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth, that everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off on that side according to it. And Esau, he steal, man. He lie, cheat, and steal, man. You know, so the Lord said he's going to get cut off, man. Let's continue on in verse 5, and then let's continue, and it says it's a curse, man. If it's a curse to Esau, it's a blessing to us, man. Let's continue on in verse 4. It says, I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. And who is the thief, man? Esau, Edom, man. Right. Perfect example, because we're standing on stolen land, man. That's what that white horse, that's what it's going to enter into, man. You know? It's going to enter into the house, into the thief, into the house of him that swear falsely by my name, and that's Esau, man. Esau, he swore falsely by the Lord's name. And it says, it shall remain in the midst of his house, and it shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. So basically, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's going to basically totally wipe the kingdom of Esau all the way out, man. You know? You got something?
Yeah, because it says that's the one that does judge and make war. And that's the answer to Revelation 13. Matter of fact, let me get there. This is Revelation 13. And
Like 3?
yeah, no, it's verse 4. It says, and they worship the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? Meaning what? Who's gonna be able to bring this beast down? Well, we know that's Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
The Lord blessed this devil with the sword. He's the one that's gonna take it away from him, man.
Is it?
You know, you got to
Yeah, going back to Revelation 11, going back to Revelation 19, and verse 11 again, it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness doth he judge and make war.
See?
His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his head were many crowns. Yeah, because how he's gonna take, he's gonna be, it ain't gonna be, he's gonna have the rulership, man.
Yep.
For lack of better words, man. You know, it says, and his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a white vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High. So basically, this is how we know this is Yahweh Shai, man. Because it tells you that who's the Word of the Most High, man. It tells you in John 1:1, man. Which is who Yahweh Shai, man. So who is like to make war, who, like I just brought up, who is able to make war with the beast? We got to answer that question, man. The answer to that question is Yahweh Shai, man. You know? Matter of fact, you got something?
No, I'm looking for it. You got it.
Alright, come. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. This is the book of Revelations 1. And I'm gonna start at verse I'm gonna start at verse 7. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And those clouds, those chariots, man, the chariots that was talking about Revelation 11 chapter in Zechariah, it's gonna be so big that you everybody's gonna see it, man. You know, it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. Now, who pierced Yahweh Shai, man? Esau, Edom, man. You know, and America is nothing but Rome all over again. Yahweh Shai, he got persecuted in what, the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire is done away with, man.
Yep.
He's gonna come visit the revitalized Roman Empire, which is what, NATO in the EU, man. You know, it says which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall be well because of him. Even so, man, and they're gonna be scared, man. Because they know this ain't gonna be nothing they're gonna do to fight against Yahweh Shai, man. Yep. It's gonna be a flawless victory, you know. You got it.
Yeah. This is Isaiah 31:5. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem, defending also will he deliver it, passing over, he will preserve it. And this is talking about the second Passover, man. Because when the Lord comes and destroy Esau, Edom, and ultimately by the way of the fire from the chariots and the missiles, the Lord is going to preserve the elect, man. Lord won't be part of that number, man. The hopeful elect, man. You know, because this is going to be a very great and terrible destruction, man. This right here, that day is going to be acknowledged every day every day for a year, every year, man. It's going to be a certain day, that day is going to be acknowledged, man. You're going to acknowledge that day every year, man. You know, the destruction of America, man, the new Passover, man, which this place is the most wickedest king ever erected, man. You know, that's why it's been talked about so many times in the scriptures.
Is it?
And they have so many names, so many nicknames, because they have so many that carry all those deeds, man. You know, and that's just like a horse. She had those many
bodies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know,
body count.
That's it, man. Babylon, Egypt, all these different nicknames she had, pretty much. She can go in this city, call herself this. She can go over there and call herself that. You know, everybody feel right at home, man. You know, you got
this is the book of Jude 1, and I'm going to verse 14. It says, and Enoch also the seven from Adam prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints.
See, meaning what? The angels, man. Them angels, man. You know, people thought it was the middle. Nah, it's going to hell, man. Those are the chariots that have about Shema Shai.
Is it?
You know, you got it.
To execute judgment upon all, and to convince all. It's like and to convince all that are ungodly among them.
See, to convince them, meaning what he's gonna show them, man. He's gonna show them. That's how you're gonna be known that day. If you're wicked or righteous, you're gonna be destroyed or you're gonna be delivered, man. The Lord ain't no gray areas with the Lord. It's yes or no. It's a yay or nay. You know what I mean? That's how the days of Noah were. That was a yay or nay time. You gonna be delivered or you gonna die. You know, you gotta.
It says to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed.
See, meaning what? They felt like they can get away with it. They even went a step higher, man. And they're gonna be judged for that, man. You know, you guys.
It says ungodly sinners have spoken against him.
See, and how you do that by your actions. When you say you coming out, come on, man. The Lord's gonna destroy you, man. You going against your how about you speaking against the Lord, man. You know, you gotta.
Yeah, I got something to back you up.
You got.
So speaking against him, like let me just get it right there.
That's God speaking against these prophecies about to come, man. I say you taking it light, you know. You can't take this thing lightly, man. You hear and you gotta understand that America's not gonna be here forever.
That's it.
You know what I mean? America's not gonna be here forever, man. That's why when it said preach the kingdom is at hand, each kingdom went down in a bad way, man. Only one that got off, you want to call it, was Babylon. Babylon wasn't destroyed. Babylon was taken over.
A surgical strike.
Yeah, a surgical strike.
And they was drunk.
Guess what? That's why it's talking about Babylon now, because it's going to go down a big way now, man.
Is it?
Just like how Lot didn't get a chance to see Sodom, the Lord made Sodom come back so he could see the reward of Sodom, man. That's what's coming, man.
Is it?
You know, and seeing the reward is us being preserved in the midst of all this hell. You might have somebody get killed in front of you, man. And the Lord preserve you for these different times, man. You know, so we're going to see our reward by seeing our enemies downfall, you know. But you got to...
Yeah, just going back to Jude 1 said, speak against him, because they speak against your high by Shema Shai. It's Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though thou that dwellest in the crystal of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
See, this devil had lied to himself. See, he had deceived his own self, man. And dwell these cavemen thinking that they're not going to go down. That's why I say they braved the bond. They braved, meaning what they was had the Ooga Booga language, man.
Is it?
These the ones that's ruling the planet Earth right now, man. And they think they're gonna never go down, man.
Is it?
You know, you gotta.
I just want to make a quick point. It said who speak, because in the Bible it says you're going to go down, and they know the scriptures, man.
Yeah, that's it.
But they refuse to hearken to the scriptures. You know.
That's it.
Verse 4, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. It's talking about the space program, because that's how they're going to try to fight against the high by Shema Shai. You know the Lord coming, and you know the Lord, he's going to come with a fight, but you're going to try to, speaking against him, you're going to try to go against his ways and fight with him head up, man. And you're going to lose, man. It says, though thou exalt thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
See, you see how the Lord said he's going to allow them to do that. He's going to allow them to build up and get the big head, so he can bring them down, man. See, he, you know, it was something just getting started, and it goes down where you can say, well, I don't know who could have been that did that, but the Lord make it so great and powerful to where you people don't think it's going to never go down, and he's gonna show, that's how the Lord shows himself, man. That's how the Lord shows himself. He had built this place up just to throw it down, man. You know, it's some more on that. I know what.
No, you got it.
And what
you going to continue on Obadiah?
Yeah, continue, because guess what? Ultimately, that's what's going to happen, man. That's what's about to happen, man. Ultimately, the expression, you know, and matter of fact, start at 1. Matter of fact, go up to the top,
This is the book of Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord concerning him. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and in the ambassador they sent among the heathen.
See, that rumor, how did that rumor get started? By the prophets, man.
He may run that real thing.
Yeah, the prophet is the one that's spreading this room. We running telling everybody what's about to go down, man. You know, Edom is about to go down. Because this is the kingdom at hand. The kingdom is at hand now. The last heathen nation are ruling. And guess what? That time is up. You know? The Edomites is going down. You got
He says, arise, see, let us rise up against her in battle.
see, about battle is gonna go down. Keep going.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, that are greatly despised.
Yeah, the word small is the word going to insignificant, and actually their population is declining. You know, these men have a lack of testosterone now. The Edomite men, you know, they women and love Jake. You know, so they got a population is low, getting lower, and they're insignificant, man. And we see that now. Is this the man? The Lord gave us the outside to see Edomite in his true nature, a true Edomite with the word, what an Edomite really is. Instead of we see past the sword. Let's say it like that. You know what I mean? You know, you got
Verse 3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, and who else got that mentality? Come on, man. You got it.
Verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou sit thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
See, that's what we're saying. The Lord is about to destroy this place. That's the trumpet that the sword is coming, man. That's the trumpet of the sword. And what's going to be the weapon that the Lord used, the missiles? That's why it's they always had that test. This is a test on your TV. Guess what? It's going to be one day. It's going to happen where that horn is going to be blown. That trumpet is going to be blown in your TV. See, we blowing a spiritual horn right now, spiritual trumpet. And that day, that physical trumpet is going to be blown by way of your phone going off, telling you that you need to take shelter, man. You know, this is about to come to this place, America, man. The Lord's about to destroy this place, man. You got it.
Continuing on, verse 5, if robbers come to thee, this is if thieves come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not stolen till they had enough?
See how they not stolen till they had enough, and these devils, you know, they pose to they got all these riches, man. And you know what I mean? They ain't, this ain't enough, man. They can't stop. They just can't stop, man.
I got a precept
you got
you up. This is the book of Sirach 14 and verse 8. The envious man hath an wicked eye. He turneth away his faith and despiseth men.
See?
Verse 9. A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion.
Ooh, see? He's not satisfied. He got the whole, it said earth is given to, the Lord gave you the whole planet earth, man. Do whatever you want to do with it. Lord, do whatever. And we see what this devil have done. And he want to look. Now his eyes, his feet is watering off Mars, man. I mean, you can see this guy slobbering, trying to get to Mars, man. This gluttonous devil, man. He's not satisfied with his portion. He's looking towards the other planets that have it, man. You know, you got
it says, in the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul.
See? You devils, man, you are not right, man.
That's it.
You know. It's more on that? Yeah.
Okay, one more verse.
You got it.
A wicked eye hath envied his bread, and he is a niggard at his table.
See, he's stingy, man. These are stingy niggas, man. Oh, they're like the Amalekites, they known for being stingy.
Yeah.
That's one of you want to be stereotypical. You want to talk about stereotypes? What the Amalekites known for? Being stingy, man. See? So the scriptures don't lie. You know, I got some out.
Yeah.
Simone, I got some. Yeah, this is Job 39 and 24. He swallowed with the ground with fierceness and rage, meaning what? He's devouring the earth. It says, neither believeth he that is the sound of the trumpet. See, we tell you that the Lord is about to destroy you, that destruction is about to come upon this land. But he continued to commit his heinous acts upon the planet earth now. You know? He said among the trumpets, ha ha, and he smelleth the battle afar off, the thunder of the captains and of the shouting. See? Meaning what he don't see war coming, man, to this place, man. He said, how is the fall? They said, man, we got another 50 years. Man, they gonna have to come up with something better than what we have. There's no way that the Chinese will ever overcome us. Hey, the Lord is going to show these. Oh, that's why it tells you in Ezekiel, tell them my word is not prolonged no more.
You see?
I ain't prolonged my word no more. Matter of fact, let me get there real quick. Bible shot, man. Let me get that. Salaki. Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 12. It says Ezekiel chapter 12 and bear with me, let me see. Yeah, in verse 25, it says, "For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, said the Lord power." See, they was telling, because Ezekiel in that time, just like the missiles, they didn't have it in Ezekiel time because the Lord prolonged it, man.
Is it?
It was made in this time. That's why I said in this generation it's gonna come. See, that trumpet being blown, see, that was a test.
Mm-hmm.
Was y'all gonna get ready? Yeah, Ezekiel saying the fire, the brimstone, and this and that, and they were just thinking, okay, this happened. Jeremiah said it. They said the same thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was a test, man. Just like on your TV, you said this is a test. People just take it like they ain't prepared. They might be cooking dinner and that sound might go off, and they still chopping up the tomatoes, man. You should be running to the TV and seeing what's about to happen.
Yeah.
So that was a test. It was being prolonged, and this is the time where that trumpet, when it's blown, we telling you this is not a test. This is not a test. What is able to make brimstone that come on the planet Earth? What is actually that's on the planet Earth right now that can make the whole planet Earth shake, man?
That's it.
This is that time now, man.
I got precept
You
right
got
there. This second Ezra 15:8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
See, you got it.
Oh, you got.
Oh yeah. He's not gonna hold it no more, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is about to spring into action, man. The Lord is about to bring destruction into this place.
That's it.
He's about to do a great work back destroying America. It's gonna be a great and terrible destruction, man. Terrible. It's a great and terrible day, man. You know, the planet, everybody, everything in the universe is gonna acknowledge that day, man. Every year, that day is gonna be acknowledged, man. The new Passover, man. By the way, the destruction of America and the deliverance of the elect, man.
That's it.
The Lord once again declaring His name throughout the planet Earth, man. You know, you got
It says, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
See, because why? The wicked is continually ruling, man. So guess what? We're crying out to you, how about you outside to go ahead and destroy this place, man. You know, and that's the trumpet as well. And mourning, you know, we telling you the sword is coming. That's nothing to be joyful about. Well, in this case, it is, because that let us know it's a change of command. But the part of the mourn is that the famine is coming, the pestilence, the plagues, race wars, all these things are coming, man. You know. And matter of fact, let me get one more precept. I don't know if you got anything else.
You got it.
I'll finish out there because it's that different sounds like you pulled out in 1 Corinthians that we gonna that's what it's about. Those distinct sounds.
Prophecy.
That's it, prophecy, man. So this is Matthew 11 and 16. It said, "But whereunto shall I liken unto this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows." See? Meaning what? That same generation was that same one that was in the time when Ezekiel, I ain't gonna say in Ezekiel, but like Moses, right? Yes, I'm thinking about the scripture of Ezekiel that I just, when Moses was telling you about the things of the Lord, and it came to pass, and they didn't understand, man. They didn't hearken unto you, how about Shema, man? You know, the Lord was showing them, and they still, you know what? They just got through with the, being delivered from Egypt, and they want to go make a golden calf, man. This that same generation, man. You know, it said, well, one or two shall liken the generation is like unto children sitting in the markets, calling to their fellows, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. See, we telling you that you Israelites, you dance, you will dance. You got a lot that reject. Well, a lot is dancing now. To knowing that we're Israelites, a lot is dancing. When we're warning you, telling you that we're warning you, meaning what the
warn you, but
to warn you. That's it for the things that's about to come on planet Earth. And you have not lamented, meaning what you are at a state of ease, pretty much. And that's why you know the sackcloth. That's why we want the sackcloth, because that's you know in the state of mourning, man. You know, but that's it, Ike, man. You got anything else out? You got, huh?
That's it.
No, you got it.
That's good. It's all good. We
good. Okay, all right, time. So with that, I can go to edify and give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say shalom to the elect, the teacher's word and our true faith and sincerity.
DTA, Abba, Baba.
I can get that thing in now.